Okay, the chief guest has arrived. We are just waiting for Pro-VC Medical Science. I would request all of you to get settled. Please keep your
We request the students to settle down. All the excitement, I understand. Please settle down and let's start the event. We request the students to please settle down. The event will begin shortly. Thank you. Please settle down. Thank you. For the smooth conduct of the program, we request the students to settle down and please ensure that your mobile phones are in silent mode throughout the event. Thank you. Today, as we commemorate the brilliance of our young achievers, I take the pleasure of wishing you a wonderful morning, and I'm incredibly honored to welcome the esteemed luminaries, the distinguished guests, our marvelous achievers, proud parents, press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, to this momentous occasion. As it's rightly said, the achievements of an organization are the results of the combined efforts of each individual. We are proud of our GITAMites for their efforts in achieving academic excellence by tapping the resources at GITAM. We congratulate the young achievers and wish them good luck as they set out to carve a niche in the global space. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, I take the pleasure of inviting the dignitaries onto the stage. I'm happy to invite a prolific architect and leader, Shri C.A. Sriram, Director, Career Guidance Center, GITAM, Visakhapatnam, to come onto the stage. Welcome, sir. I'm happy to invite a diligent man of metal and a spring of inspiration, Commander Gurumurthy Gangadharan, Assistant Dean, GITAM Career Guidance Center, to come onto the stage. Welcome, sir. It's a pleasure to invite a man of academic fervor, Professor P. Rama Rao, Dean of Pharmacy, to grace the dais. We welcome you, sir. I'm happy to invite an ardent academician and researcher, Dr. Balkumar Marti, Dean of Science, to grace the dais. Welcome, sir. I'm delighted to invite a spirited leader, Dr. Amit Badra, Dean of Management, to occupy the distinguished chair on the dais. Welcome, sir. It's a pleasure to invite a man of vigor and academic disposition, Dr. C.H. Vijay Shekhar, Dean of Engineering, to grace the dais. We welcome you, sir. It's indeed an honor to invite a judicious planner and a dexterous administrator, Dr. Gunashekaran, Honorable Registrar of GITAM, to grace the dais. Welcome, sir. I cordially invite a woman of grit and intellect, Dr. Geetanjali Padmanabhane, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Jimsa, to grace the dais. Welcome, ma'am. I'm honored to invite an eminent academician and administrator, Professor Jaishankar Warrior, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Academics, GITAM, to grace the dais. We welcome you, sir. With great delight and honor, I invite the chief guest of the day, Dr. Sharma, MVK, Vice President, Tata Medical and Diagnostics Limited, to grace the dais. We are happy to have you amidst us, sir. Thank you. May I now request the gathering to rise for prayer.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayaj Sheetalam, Shasya Shamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhra-jyosna pulakitayaminim, Pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim, Suhasinim, Sumadhura bhashinim, Sukhadam varadam mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
To commence this remarkable event, I request our leaders to join our esteemed guest in lighting the lamp. I now take the pleasure of inviting Sri C.A. Sriram, Director, Career Guidance Center, to welcome the gathering.
Good morning. Little more energy, Phil. Good morning. Wow, thank you so much. Good morning. Great. A warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Yambika Sharma,
Vice President Solutions, Tata Medical and Diagnostics Limited. Our Honorable Register, Professor D. Gunasekaran. Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Academics, Professor Jaishankar Warrior. Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, JIMSA, Professor Geetanjali Badmanamani. Professor Amit Badra, Dean Management. Professor Vijay Shekhar, Dean Engineering. Professor Balakumar Marti, Dean Science. Professor Ramarao, Dean Pharmacy. And our beloved Dr. Gurumurthy Gangadharan, Assistant Dean Career Services and Head GCGC. Head of the departments, our dear AMCs, FCs, and CRs, my colleagues from GCGC and CGC, and the most respected parents and dear students. Walt Disney once said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. We should have the courage to pursue them. And this is very true for all the achievers who are here today. The whole world was talking about pandemic, third wave, uncertainty, what will happen to the industry, will we get a job? All those questions were there in the air, but you had the courage to pursue your dream, and today you are very, very successful, and that's the reason why you are here. I think you need to give yourself a big round of applause. In Tirukkural, the very famous book written by a poet called Thiruvalluvar, there is a couplet which says, in Tamil, ஈன்ற பொழுதின் பெரிதுவக்கும் தன் மகனை சான்றோன் என கேட்ட தாய், which means the mother who hears her son called a wise man or a successful man will rejoice more than she did at his birth. I'm sure today you made all your parents very proud. Not only you are proud, your parents are proud. And we as GITAM, we are very proud about it. So it's a proud moment for all of us. But what made us very special today? For the year 21-22, we had 1,824 students who said, yes, we are interested in placement and then we require placement. Out of these 1,824 students, 1,384 students got the placement. And this 1,384 students, they just did not receive one, but these 1,384 students received more than 2,004 offers from different companies. And out of this, 622 were multiple offers. And all this happened with 166 companies visiting the campus. And out of this 166 companies, 115 companies came into the campus for the first time. And while we are saying no to the companies, there are still 78 companies in the pipeline who are willing to look at our students and saying, yes, we will find the right talent and we are ready to give them an opportunity. And more interesting is that when they walked into our campus after seeing our infrastructure and the kind of schools that we have in our campus, 28 recruiters showed interest. Probably they would have come into engineering or into management or science into pharmacy. They said, okay, we will also recruit students from engineering, or we will also recruit students from management. So that way we had 28 recruiters saying that, okay, we will recruit students across the schools in Vizag campus. And that's something very, very special moment for us. And we had a CTC of, highest CTC of 42 lakhs per annum from Adobe, with an average of 4.28 lakhs per annum. And again, one more achievement is that 469 students received offers worth 6 lakhs and above per annum. And they are Deloitte, KPMG, PwC, Ernst & Young. They all came into our campus. Again, across the schools, they recruited students. More particularly, Deloitte gave more than 90 offers to our students, again, across the schools. Deloitte students, time to appreciate yourself. Because that easily, they don't give so many offers to a particular campus. Right. But again, on the other side, 121 of our students got placed into highest paying product companies. While all these things were happening, silently the big IT service companies, they came to our campus. For example, Cognizant provided 314 offers. TCS provided 286 offers. Accenture 216 offers, and Wipro 144 offers. And dear students and parents, we are still counting. Looks like our placement season is not going to end any soon. So once again, it's a special moment for all of us, and it's a great opportunity for me, on behalf of my team, to welcome you all for this great occasion. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that hearty note of welcome, sir. It's quite endearing. Thank you again. Now I request Commander Gurumurthy Gangadharan, Assistant Dean, GITAM Career Guidance Center, to present a glimpse of GCGC.
Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Sharma, MVK, Vice President Solutions, Startup Medical and Diagnostic Limited. Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Academics, Professor Jaishankar E. Warrior, academic leaders, proud parents, young achievers. Good morning to all of you. Oh, this is not GITAM standard. Good morning to all of you. Much better. I would like to start with a small anecdote. Our Hyderabad and Bangalore campuses have already done with their Achievers Day, and each of the campus director boasts of the high energy levels, large auditorium, student community, etc. I told them, wait till it happens in Vizag. Vizag will beat you hands down. Let's hear 3 cheers for GITAM to start with. 3 cheers for GITAM University. Hip up! Hip up! Hip up! Beautiful. Okay. GITAM strongly believes in the foundation being laid by the parents. It is because of the parents that entire auditorium, the gamut of VIPs, the student community, all of us are here to welcome the parents to GITAM University. May I request all the students to put their hands together to appreciate the efforts put in by the proud parents. Thank you, dear parents. It's all because of your sweat and blood that we are reaping the benefits today. Our founder president, Swargya Sri Dr. M.V.V.S. Murthy once said, and I have the privilege of quoting, GITAM's reputation as a premier university in the country carries with it responsibilities and opportunities. It is there in one of the walls, unquote. Following his footsteps, our visionary leader and president, Mr. Sri Bharat, has set the ball rolling for our ambitious plan, Vision 2040. GITAM Career Guidance Center, in short GCGC, is a strategic initiative as part of our Vision 2040, which aspires to fulfill the career aspirations of our students right from the admission process. Our main pillars are career counseling and mentoring, competence development, and career fulfillment, including other career options. Well-defined career paths include campus placements as brought out by the campus director, higher studies abroad in India, entrepreneurship through GUIDE, VDC, family business, competitive examinations, and government services. In fact, today you will get to hear one of our mechanical engineering student cracking naval architecture course and becoming a proud stripe holder of Indian Navy. He's going to be commissioned very, very shortly. He'll be one of the first few to come and receive the applause from the VIP. Within a short span of time, GITAM Career Guidance Center has been able to usher in trend-setting initiatives across all the campuses. The key ones are career counseling and mentoring, covering 13,000 plus students with 650 qualified mentors, launching of our online portal Adva for the mentors to monitor the progress of each of the mentee. We moved away from 1:60 ratio, which used to be the earlier system of AMCs. We have moved on to career counselor mentor with a ratio of 1:20. Competence development activities through our in-house platform CT3 and thrust on focus groups. We are very proud to say, day for yesterday, we received the first results of our Google Women Engineer Program. First time that GCGC joined hands with GITAM Institute of Technology for grooming the first year students. 2 of our girl students have been selected for the prestigious Google Women Engineer Program. They will be undergoing a 2-year special program with a special scholarship of 1 lakh rupee through Talent Sprint. Moving on to career fulfillment, impetus on other career options has gained traction. Recently, we conducted a career expo in which nearly 700 plus students have visited our offerings and started registering for the programs. In fact, a few days back, Hyderabad Campus 2 conducted similar fair, and we saw similar footfall in Hyderabad as well. What we are trying to do is to provide a buffet of services within the campus so that students need not move out of the campus to avail the services of service providers to gain admission into foreign universities. This year, the admission process varies from University of Arizona to North Carolina. Career fulfillment activities as spelled out by Mr. Shriram during his welcome speech. Of course, he covered only the Vizag campus. To talk about the entire university, GCGC is very proud to say that we have got more than 3,500 offers for our student community this year. Did I hear a louder round of applause? As I told you before the event that this auditorium has got certain traditions and rituals to be followed. One of them is to keep the high energy level till the last of the achiever is recognized. Are we on agreement? No, I didn't hear. Thank you. All these have been made possible with 3 important enablers. The first and foremost is, of course, academic buy-in. We coexist with academic departments to ensure that the shortfalls are filled as and when required. Second is co-ownership of the initiative that we roll out. We expect the faculty mentors to take up the cudgels and then implement this program in their respective target group. The last one, of course, is student buy-in, because our prime stakeholders are the student community. In case our students do not buy our idea, it's not going to be a successful initiative. Therefore, we strongly rely on academic buy-in, co-ownership, and students buy-in. The invisible hand of the university's management is always omnipresent, be it blended learning, digital classrooms, introduction of Coursera. The university has been in the forefront of bringing in the best-in-class tools and technology with the sole aim of satiating the quest for knowledge of our prime stakeholders, the student community. Able guidance and timely support from the administration has been vital to all these initiatives. We are indebted to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ram Krishna, who's not here due to domestic commitments, and our Registrar, Dr. Gunashekaran, for timely inputs, fine-tuning our processes, and prompt responses to all our requests. I'll just quote one example for your benefit. There is one student from MCA program, GITAM Institute of Science, who did his 10+ to his junior college in science program. Thereafter, he moved on to BCA, joined a corporate. After 1 year, he decided to pursue his MCA, and he has been breaking all the barriers in the sense that the number of medals he has won, if I start reading out, entire day is not enough. Finally, he has been selected for representing India at the world level. Do we have him here? Yes. Can you all please put your hands together? She'll be the first one to receive the award from the chief guest. Just to tell the university's initiative, moment he was selected for international level competition to be held in Shanghai, the Andhra Pradesh Skill Development Corporation tasked us to get the state-of-the-art laptop for him to practice and beat the competitors from across the globe. When we took up this case, the very next day we got approval, and thanks to CTO and his team, we got best-in-class laptop for the student. Right now he's practicing. We are all there with you for you to ace the competition, sir. Young achievers, this day is a red-letter day in each one of your life. We recognize your achievements with the hope and faith that you will carry the flag of GITAM in your professional pursuits and scale greater heights in the day to come. The world outside GITAM is full of opportunities as well as challenges. Add a layer of additional complexity brought in by the new normal. You are not going to be an exception. You will all take up the challenges with aplomb, rise beyond the constraints, and achieve professional excellence in the years to come, the way in which 40+ generations of our alum have been doing till today. We are confident because of the strong academic foundation, human values, ethics, and all-round development each and every one of you have undergone in your academic journey called GITAM. Remember, always, the best is yet to come. Thank you.
You can clap louder. Thank you, sir. You always light up the celebrations with your unparalleled energy. Now I take the pleasure of requesting our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Academics, Professor Jay Shankar Warrior, to address the audience.
Good morning. The chief guest, Dr. M.V.K. Sharma, Dr. Gitanjali, Dr. Gunashekaran, Deans Vijay, Dr. Amit Badra, Dr. Ramarao, and Dr. Mati. My dear students, right, this is a big day for you, for many of you. It's not easy to reach here. And just the numbers that Dr. Mr. Sriram and Commander Gurumurthy put across, the numbers are mind-boggling, and that cannot have happened without your effort, and obviously the effort of the GCGC. So the number of students who have participated, the number of recruiters is mind-boggling. And as I said, the effort put in by GCGC, and as Commander Gurumurthy is saying, the academic buy-in is also equally important. And it is, in some sense, these programs are unique. Not all universities have them. And that's, you will see the benefit of these even as you go along further. And also, I would like to thank the parents who put their trust in GITAM a few years ago. I hope we have delivered some of it, or some of your aspirations, through the achievements of your students. Now, to my students. So what does this day mean? You've all achieved something, so that's fine. What I'd look at in the shortfall, in a few weeks, no more Coursera assignments, right? No more assignments uploads on Moodle. So, in many ways, most of you think that I am the sole custodian for all these things which get implemented here. But I think what you need to look at, I'm sure you look back at this a little, over a period of time, the effort that GITAM has put in to try and develop you. It's important that you reflect on this, because in a few years, you will understand what were the opportunities that were given and how that has actually benefited you. Now let me finish with a small anecdote, which a long time ago, I was also a student, and our neighbor, my parents' neighbor, was a senior of mine, about 10 years senior to me. And every semester, when I would come back from my vacation, he would say, oh, 6 more to go, 5 more to go. I never understood the first few months. But then when I finished, when I graduated, I understood what it meant. The responsibility that strikes you when you leave these portals. It's you, I'm sure most of you have built friends. You've enjoyed in some sense, enjoyed being in a closed environment, and now it's the outside world. And especially because you're achievers, it's all the more you will have people looking at you, what is it that you are bringing onto the table. So what I want to say is that this is not an end of a journey, it's a beginning of a very long journey called life. All the best, and I congratulate you on the efforts that you've put in. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It is heartwarming to listen to you, and we sure agree with your statement that GITAM placements are indeed mind-boggling, as ever. Thank you. Now I call upon Dr. Rohini Parimi, Deputy Director, Career Guidance Center, GITAM, Visakhapatnam, to introduce our chief guest.
Very good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest for the day, Dr. M.V.K. Sharma. Dr. Sharma M.V.K. is an experienced professional spanning over 30 plus years, focused on contribution towards wealth creation and IP assets creation, demonstrated through proven expertise in developing and implementing transformation models, architecting, building and implementing enterprise class platforms and products, business process reengineering, and consulting and operations management. Dr. Sharma architected, designed, developed, and implemented transformation projects for large enterprises leveraging digital and physical components covering multiple industry domains with deep expertise in CXO level engagements. He is the first software professional to introduce a cloud-based business analytics tool in the country. Dr. Sharma is a certified green belt and trained professional in ISO 9000, CMM, CMMI, PCMM, and QS 9000 quality models. He has handled full semester classes for MBA students on business intelligence and analytics. He has also published papers on IT, performance management, intelligence systems to acclaimed journals and authored a book on business intelligence. His areas of expertise, interest, and research are in the areas of architecting and building next-generation software solutions that help companies measure, monitor, manage, analyze, plan, and optimize their information flow to gain and sustain distinct competitive advantage, including digital transformation. Dr. Sharma is a mechanical engineer, followed by post-graduation in industrial engineering from one of the premier Indian management institutes, NITI, with specialization in operations and systems, and a PhD with core concentration on business intelligence. He attended leadership programs conducted by University of Michigan and Harvard, and also a fellow member of Institution of Engineers India and member of Indian Academy of Applied Psychology. Currently, Dr. Sharma is with Tata Sons promoted company as Vice President and worked earlier with TVS, Crompton Greaves, Ramco Systems, and Tata Consultancy Services. We are honored to have your presence here, sir, for the occasion, and I'm sure that our students would derive value from your experience and the learnings that you impart to them. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Academics, Professor Jaishankar Warrior, to felicitate the chief guest. I request other dignitaries to join him. Ladies and gentlemen, as we arrive at the paramount moment of our today's celebrations, with great delight, I request Dr. Sharma to address our young achievers and proud parents.
Respected and honorable dignitaries on and off stage, parents, dear students, very good morning to all of you. I've been given two tasks. One, to give the certificates for the achievers, which is relatively easy. But the second one is a little tough, is to speak to the achievers. In fact, you folks must be here and I should be there. And listen to all of you, how did you achieve all this stuff? What amazing things you have done. And a lot of things I think people like me can take away from you. But nevertheless, I'll try with humble attempt to share some of my point of views and experiences of a successful living. What I call this as an ABC rule book of successful living. So here is what it looks like. There are fundamentally three dimensions or domains, pardon me for interchangeably using those words, which one has to look for being successful. One is, how do you make a living? The second dimension is, how do you live in this external world? And the third one is, how do you live with yourself? So what I'll do is in my session is just to dwell through this little bit we look at the characteristics of each dimensions and try to draw out some kind of a rule book which can help us to be successful. Is that okay? So let's start with these 3 dimensions can be mapped to 3 important competencies of life and skills. This is one is the IQ, which gets mapped to the how do you make a living. The second one, how do you live, gets mapped to emotional quotient. The third one, how do you live with yourself, is the spiritual quotient. Now I'll just dwell a little more deeper into each one of them. Fundamentally, right from the LKG onwards till about 2022, till you graduate with could be undergraduation or post-graduation, you all live in a world, or we all of us had to lived in a world called as a closed paradigm world, where there are a set of people who ask you questions and there are only one definitive answer. If you give any wrong answer, you're marked 0. As long as you're able to give the right answer, you score well, you grades well, and you move up in the ladder, and that is how you enter into good institutes like GITAM and come out successfully as achievers. So this is how you earn your livelihood. So what is the rule book here? That's the A, which stands for always be goal-oriented, always be hardworking, and always be perseverant and tenacious. And that can bring you the success. Now let's come to the second dimension. As you graduate out and enter into this open world, could be corporate world and other things and all, one is lost because this is a completely open-ended paradigm. In the sense, there are no questions, nobody is there to ask you questions. You need to ask the questions yourself. There is nobody to correct your answers. Only time can tell you whether the answers that you're given are right or wrong. Typically, it could be what career path will I choose, which company do I work for, who is a better half do I choose. All these are questions which have no definitive answers and only time can tell them. These things is something we are not equipped with. And that's the reason why we land up into not being able to handle adversary, conflicts, uncertainties, and adversities. So this particular problem also gets compounded, and also very important is failures. How do you really handle failures? In most of the interviews that I look for senior people is, how did they handle failures in their life? Not just the success. So compounded with this problem is the disintegration of the joint families. You have the social medias, where the interaction between people are extremely getting thinner and thinner. And what it is leading to is a kind of an uncompromising attitude, where you say either it's my way or highway. And this is all validated by the numbers that you see in terms of the divorces you see, the suicides that you're hearing, and today mental well-being and emotional well-being is a very, very important subject. What is an emotion? An emotion is nothing but an energy in motion. And people who have been able to channelize this very well have been very, very successful leaders. In the contemporary world, you'll find the examples who are great emotional quotient are Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, you have Alan Mulally of Ford, you have Indra Nooyi. These are some of the people who have shown exemplary emotional quotients and are very, very successful leaders. Picking out an anecdote from Indra Nooyi, from her experience, normally every CEO writes letters to his employees thanking them for what they've done, everything. This lady went ahead, one step ahead, and wrote letters to the parents, saying that how good, she was very thankful to the parents for providing these children to them, and they're doing such a wonderful job in helping Pepsi to grow. I think GITAM has gone one step forward in not only calling you in person, that letters were all impersonal in the sense that somebody flashed it off, but here GITAM has called you in person, is felicitating you in person. I think this is an extremely laudable thing, and a great thing. Claps for GITAM for doing it. This is absolutely wonderful, and it's very rare to see such kind of things where you're being personally recognized on these issues. So emotional quotient is an important element to work, and what are the rules that play this based on the characterization you see is be compassionate and caring. 2, be a person of integrity and honesty, so people can trust you. Be courageous so that you can handle adversities, conflicts, and all kind of uncertainties and failures in life. That is our second dimension. Let's come to the third one. So we'll all know how vast is our universe and what position does Earth have. It's a very tiny speck. And in that tiny speck, we have a country called India. In India, we have a state called Andhra Pradesh. In that Andhra Pradesh, we got a city called Visakhapatnam. In that place, we got a place called Rishikonda. In that place, we got a GITAM as an institution. In that, we have got, I think this is Shivaji Auditorium, if I'm not wrong. In that place, we are all here. How insignificant we are in this whole universe at this point of time. And I don't know how many of you know, if the human race is completely eliminated tomorrow, nothing will happen to Mother Earth, and she'll be more than happy. The whole life will be throbbing without us. So we all live in a great luxury. So that's how we are insignificant. But let us contrast this. During the time of World War, there was a guy called Viktor Frankl. He was a doctor by profession. Just after his marriage, he was picked up by the Nazi army. He was put into torturous camps, concentration camps. And luckily for him, after 3 years, he was released. But he was completely shaken. All his family was out. Nothing was as what he has when he left. He was completely battered and bruised. And he started questioning himself. Why did I take all this torture all life? Why did I kill myself and avoid all this torture? What made me to survive all this stuff? And that thinking brought him to a concept called Logotherapy, which sees that every life you got to discover the purpose of what you are and why you are. So that is how you're significant. So in this insignificant universe, you have a very, very significant role to play to be able to constantly remind what is the purpose of life. That's the first rule. Let me take you another story. So everybody knows Radha and Krishna very well. Radha was extremely possessive of Lord Krishna, and she never left him and tagged him all along. But then she was always a little curious and envious to know, is there anybody else who is better than me, Krishna, and anybody else who Krishna loves better than me? So in her search, she found somebody else better than her. And that was nothing but the flute of Lord Krishna. There were times when at least she kept Radha away, but never the flute. So it's waiting an occasion when she'll find out what is the secret, why this man is not leaving the flute. So one day she got that opportunity. The flute was there and Lord Krishna was not there. She went and asked him, how come Lord Krishna loves you so much, he never leaves you? And what is the secret behind it? The flute answers simple, look here, you know who I am and how I am. I am completely hollow from top to bottom. The whole of my body is full of holes. He just blows and I just give the music. So I completely surrender to him. There's nothing more. So that's how we come. If you surrender yourself to whomever you call, you may call God, Almighty Creator, anybody, whatever name you might want to like, a lot of miracles can happen to you. So continuing on further, the nature has got some 4 important characteristics you would see. There's a beauty, there's a variety, there's a novelty, and 4 more, there's impermanence. Everything is temporary. You look at the rainbow, it is fantastic, but it may last for a few minutes, a few hours, it's gone. So we all need to know the mortality of life. You're not permanent. You're just there for some time. So we need to remind constantly ourselves of the mortality of ourselves. Another thing continuing from there is that Creator has been so wonderful that a lot of paradoxes you'll find. A lot of priceless things which money can never buy, He has made it free for us. Example is your mother's love. You don't pay anything for it. It just pours you, right? The oxygen that we breathe, every molecule that each one of us are breathing is a fresh molecule. You're not breathing a second-hand molecule. And see, the billions of people around are breathing that fresh molecule. Can any restaurant supply that kind of a stuff? Similarly, is the sun rays that hit you, the photons are all fresh. So what can we do with this? We just have to be grateful that these things are available to us free. So what all is priceless, God has given us free for us with no charge. So we need to be grateful for what we are always there. So that brings us to the rule that we surrender. We know that we are not permanent in this universe, the mortality of us, and then we are grateful to what we have. Having all this, what do? We need to be just playful and cheerful all the while and be like a kid. You got to be like a kid, but you should not be childish. So throw up yourself to wherever you are, give your full might, and just be playful, joyful, and cheerful like a kid. The real success lies in being how joyful you are. Measure your success by how much of joy you're creating to yourself, to others, every day. So to summarize this rule book, so what we have seen is that there are 3 dimensions to life. 1, how do you make a living, which is all done how you develop your IQ, etc. and all. How do you live in this universe is determined by its emotional quotient. How you live with yourself is to the spiritual quotient. And the rules, which are called the ABC rule book, always be hardworking, always be goal-oriented, and always be perseverance and tenacious as far as the IQ goes. The B stands for be compassionate and caring, be courageous to handle all kinds of adversities, failures, etc. in life, and be a person with integrity and honesty. Coming to the spiritual dimension, which is the C, continuously remind yourself that you have a purpose in life, there's a significant value that you create in this big insignificant world. Be grateful, surrender yourself, and please remember the mortality of life. And please always continuously remind yourself to be playful, cheerful, and joyful. That's how I conclude my session on this, and hope it was very useful to all of you. Wishing you all the very best in your success, and congratulations for all the achievements. I thank the parents for actually motivating your children to do very well, and also the institute, which actually gives the nourishment and the nurturing to make this achievement for all of you. Thank you one and all for having me here, and wishing you all the best ahead in your future endeavors and other things and all. May God bless you with everything that you desired for. Andariki Ugadi Shubhakankshulu. Happy Ramanavami, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for such captivating talk. It is an inspiration to our young achievers aspiring to scale greater heights. A true delight listening to you. Thank you so much. I now invite the Honorable Registrar of GITAM, Professor D. Gunashekaran, to share his thoughts.
My dear achievers, dear parents, Dr. M.V.K. Sharma, Chief Guest of today's program, Professor Jaishankar Warrior, Pro-Vice Chancellor Academics, Dr. Geetanjali Padmanabhan, Pro-Vice Chancellor Medical Sciences, Deans Professor Vijay Shekhar, Professor Balkumar Maruti, Professor Amit Badra, Professor Ramarao, GC Team Captain Commander Gurumurthy, Dr. Sriram and his colleagues, heads of schools, heads of departments, Joint District Collector Visakhapatnam, members of faculty, students, friends from media, very good morning to all of you. At the outset, we are proud of you. You are achievers. Today you are sitting in the gallery of achievers. So this has not happened just like that. If we look back, almost 20 years of your journey, hard work, lot of commitment, dedication, devotion, and so on and so forth. All these things brought you here today. As an achiever, you are an inspiration to your fellow students and your fellow citizens. So this will have a multiplying effect. You are an achiever, you will definitely make many more achievers. So it is a world of achievers. So it is in your hands. So it will happen because the momentum has already been set, and it is very difficult for any of us to stop or slow down the momentum that you have already set, because you have set with a great commitment and dedication. So you please remember one thing, there are two more partners in your achievement. The biggest and the greatest two partners. One is parents, the other one is teachers. It is a joint venture. Your achievement, though you are the owner, but there are partners in it. They are the silent shareholders. They will never claim any share from you. They will add value only. That is their characteristics. So let us give a big hand to your parents and teachers. Wish you all the best and continue to be achievers. Make many more achievers in the years to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your words of encouragement. I now request our chief guest, Dr. M.V.K. Sharma, to award our special achievers. And for this, I invite Ms. Shravani Loki, Manager, Database CGC, to announce the special achievers.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good morning to everyone. We GITAmites are rarely ever satisfied by the bare minimum. We always strive to achieve something more, something better, and something bigger. We would like to take this opportunity to recognize and appreciate few such special achievers who have performed outstandingly well in various fields, including and beyond their domain skills, research, innovation, entrepreneurship, getting admitted to top-notch global universities, sports, NCC, NSS, and other co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Today, these young achievers will be presented a memento and a letter of appreciation by the chief guest and the dignitaries on the dais. To begin with, I would like to call Sri Hari Ruttala from MCA, GITAM School of Science. He achieved gold medal in India Skills National Competition 2021 in the field of cyber security organized by NSD India. He is now representing India in the International Skills Competition that is to be held in Shanghai, China. Let us all shower our appreciation that he truly deserves. I now call upon Pallab Datta from Btech Mechanical Engineering. He is selected for the Indian Navy as an officer for Naval Architecture course from Naval Selection Board, Visakhapatnam. He is also the best cadet from NCC Army Wing in Visakhapatnam Division. We now have Satyam Prakash from GITAM School of Humanities and Sciences. He has participated in the Milan International City Parade that happened in Visakhapatnam and held the position of the flag bearer for the United States Navy contingent. We also have Anik Panja, who is selected as one of the 5 Indian teams by Niti Aayog, representing India in Denmark in the AIM ICDK Water Innovation Challenge. We now call upon those students who have performed explicably well in their domain skills. We have Nandamuri Venkatasai Aditya from Btech Computer Science. He is awarded as the Student Ambassador for Microsoft at Alpha level. He is also the runner-up for HackerEarth Internal Winter Hackathon. We now have Biswajit Sarangi, who is also awarded the Microsoft Student Ambassador for Alpha and Beta Partner. He has also delivered global sessions on Microsoft Learn Students Ambassador community. We now have Sri Varun K, who's won MLH Hackathon and got a pool amount of 800 Canadian dollars. That deserves a bigger round of applause. We now have Nala Manishankar, who scored All India rank 52 in National Engineering Olympiad 4.0. We have Mr. Uday Babu, who's participated in Asocham Launchpad India Startup Pitching Idea Series, and his startup was airbag system for two-wheeler vehicle. We have Rachna Kadiyam, who's won Infosys Hackathon Summer of Ideas 2020 and has been awarded $1,000. I'm proud to say that we have two creative young authors amongst us today. We have Mardana Dhatri Suneet, who's authored a book, A Story of Mine. Wow. Then we have Satya Polasai, who's authored 4 books, Love at First Sight, National Pride, Your Life, and Blank Page. Satya Polasai. For any academic institution, research and innovation are of paramount importance. We now call upon those young achievers who have excelled in research, published papers, and worked on design and innovation. I first call upon G. Lavanya for her publication titled Mechanistic and Therapeutic Role of DRP1 in the Pathogenesis of Alzheimer's Disease. We also have Arpita Bera from the same team. I would like to point out that G. Lavanya has also been serving as a student coordinator for Director of External Relations. She's won the Student Life Award and the Celebrity Award and is the president of Club Agro. That's a bigger cheers, please. We have Arpita Bera with the same publication team. We now have Vijay Sauri, publication titled Efficient Deep Learning Based Data Augmentation Techniques in International Scopus Index Journal Acta Amico. We also have M. Sai Krishna Shashank from the same team. We have K. Ravikant, who's published 3 papers in psychology, and he's from GITAM School of Humanities and Social Sciences. We have Rimjim Singh from Btech Biotechnology for her publications in International Journal of Life Sciences and Pharmaceutical Research. We have Neha Botra from the same team. Yes, sir. Neha Botra and Rimjim Singh from the same team. We now have 2 students from Btech Mechanical Engineering, K. Akash Verma and N. Sri Charan. These 2 students formed a team called Team Gravity under the SAE India Student Chapter, and they have designed and fabricated a 4-wheel drive all-terrain vehicle and participated in the SAE Baha International event that was held in Indore. Team Gravity from Btech Mechanical Engineering. Go big and go global is the age-old mantra for GITAM students. We follow it every year by securing admissions into prestigious universities around the world. I would now like to invite young achievers who will continue their academic journey with higher education. We have N. Hushita, who secured admissions into Masters in International Development Studies at Graduate Institute of International Relations and Development, Geneva. She's here. N. Hushita, please. We now have Charan Rohit, who's been admitted into one of the most prestigious Russell Group universities in London, Cardiff University and University of York in UK, with a scholarship of £5,000 for Cardiff University. We now have Saumya Sefalika Rana, who's been admitted into University of York and Newcastle University, both part of Russell Group UK. We now have Shalini Gani, who's received admits from George Mason, University of North Carolina, Charlotte, and also Arizona State University in MSc Computer Science. We have Mr. G. Balaji and K. Nishita. Both of them have been admitted into postgraduate diploma in healthcare administration and service management in Conestoga College Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning, Ontario. We now have Vikhyat from Btech Mechanical Engineering, who's got admission into University of Wisconsin-Madison. A round loud of applause, please. We have Kushwant Sahil Alam, admitted into Northeastern University, Data Analytical Engineering. We have Ms. V. Malavika from Pharmacy, admitted into University of North Carolina, Wilmington, USA. She's got both scholarship and teaching assistantship. We now have Ms. P. Charita, who's got admitted into University of College Cork, Ireland for MSc in Analysis of Pharmaceutical Compounds. We next have 5 students who've been admitted into University of Greenwich, London from GITAM School of Pharmacy. We have Hrudayani, Sai Jagdish, Kirti Chowdhury, Vidya Sagar, and Sai Pavan Prakash Reddy. All of them admitted into University of Greenwich, London for MSc in Pharmaceutical Sciences. Big cheer from the pharmacy school here, please. We now have Chandramouli from Btech Mechanical Engineering, who secured admission into Arizona State University, California State University, and Rochester Institute of Technology, New York. We then have Shashi K from Btech ECE for admission into University of Windsor. We then have B. Arvind from Btech ECE into admission into University of Southern California. We then have Anurag KSV from Btech Computer Science. He's qualified GATE exam 2022 with a rank of 2,879. He's also selected and served as the Student Sports Associate for the year 2021 under the Directorate of Sports, GITAM University. Sports are dearest to many hearts here, and hence we please welcome the following young achievers from the field of sports. We first have Mr. K. Prithviraj from B Pharmacy as a skateboarder. In speed slalom and inline freestyle, he's won gold, silver, and bronze at district, state, and national levels. He's also a very active NSS member. We then have Ms. Dhriti Kamli from Pharmacy. She holds a blue belt in Taekwondo, and she's represented India and won silver medal in TIA International Taekwondo Championship. We now have Dikshit Malla from BCA. He scored bronze medal in rifle shooting in South India competition 2019. We then have R. Bhavya, who's reached semi-finals in tennis in South Zone Inter-University Games and reached quarter-finals in National University Games, held in Sonipat, Haryana. We have Ratul Ray, who's represented GITAM University in South Zone Badminton Tournament, Vijayawada. I now call upon Raviteja Damira, who's represented GITAM University in the South Zone Inter-University Tennis Tournament held at SRM University, Chennai. We have Ajit Balla from Btech, who's the winner of men's doubles in SIG GITAM Badminton League. Bigger cheers from Btech students, please. We have Gaurle Gautam from School of Law, who is also the winner in GITAM SIG cricket tournament. Gautam from School of Law. We now call upon Rishita Gandraju, Athletic Women Championship winner 2019-20. She's won gold medals in 100 meters, 200 meters, 800 meters, and silver medal in long jump. NCC and NSS are two prominent bodies in campus which see a huge amount of participation from the students. Today, we will call upon a few members of the NCC and NSS for their exemplary participation. We have Tumulus Shruti from Btech Civil Engineering, who has been awarded NCC C certificate as a senior under officer. We have Vishwateja from Architecture for his outstanding contribution towards conducting NSS special camps and regular camps. We have Nikhil Kumar Vinay, who's participated in the ACM Club round robin contest, and he's the winner, and he's also a participant in the NSS Youth Skills Day contest. Nikhil Kumar Vinay for everyone. Okay. Vishwateja is back in the auditorium. So we have Vishwateja from School of Architecture for his outstanding contribution towards conducting NSS camps, regular and special activities for GITAM NSS Wing 15. We then have Rakshya Singh Thakuri from School of Institute of Nursing, who secured distinction in all years. We also have Gaurle Gautam from School of Law, who is the winner in SIG cricket tournament, GITAM University. From GITAM Institute of Nursing, we have Ramadani Chahaga, who secured distinction in the first year and is the winner of the inter-hostel football competition. GITAM gets its life from the many activities that happen on campus all around the year. We now appreciate outstanding performances in co-curricular and extracurricular activities. We have our B. Ashwika from GITAM School of Humanities and Social Sciences. She's secured a second place with a prize money in India Calling paper presentations conducted by IIT Kharagpur. We also have Rahul Narayan from the same team. We have Varanasi Pawan Sharan, who's participated in the Olive Ridley Turtle Hatchlings Release Program in collaboration with the Andhra Pradesh Forest Department. We now have Ms. Sheikh Rehana from School of Pharmacy, who's won the first prize in e-poster event conducted by Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission in September 2021. We have Dheeraj Avadhanula from Btech CSE. He's issued all-rounder certificate in the master stroke competition at the state level competitions organized by Cantilever Labs. Bigger cheers from Btech CSE, please. We have Jasbir Reed from GITAM School of Law, who's won the first prize in state-level Bhagavad Gita quiz competition held by Hare Krishna Movement, Visakhapatnam. From School of Law. We now have a team of 4 students from MA Applied Psychology, class 2022. They won the Andhra Pradesh chapter's TIA University Challenge 2022. This team will now go ahead and compete with the top 30 teams in the world at the global finale. K. Sai Shruti, V. Pradyumna Sharma, P. Sundara Charishma, and Nitish Kumar Deva. 4 students from MA Applied Psychology class. Placement Committee from GITAM School of Business has set high standards for any student body on campus and have been of indispensable support for the career fulfillment process of the school. We now recognize prominent contributors of the Placement Committee. We have Twinkle Podar, Ramanujula Anvita, S. Sri Vidya, Vishal Kampu, Rupantar Samanta, V. Jyoti Venkatesh, M. Nikhil, Bhavya Anusha, D. Venu Satya Madhav, A. Lakshmi Narsimha Sai, N. V. Shrikar, Revuri Sri Harsha Gupta, and M. Sai Kumar. We have Twinkle Podar, R. Anvita, S. Sri Vidya, Bishal Kampo, Rupantars S. V. Jyoti Venkatesh, M. Nikhil, Bhavya Anusha, D. Satya Madhav, A. Lakshmi Narsimha Teja, N. V. Shrikar, R. Harsha Gupta, and Sai Kumar M. The entire team, we'd request them to get a group photo. From GITAM School of Business, we also have Sonali Rao and Sausilia. Sonali has initiated a logistics club with her fellow classmates and has enabled industry academic interactions for MBA logistics scheme. Sausilia has been the president of NSS and has participated in the COVID awareness programs during COVID crisis. Last but not the least, I would like to call upon K. Kailash Kumar from ECE for outstanding performance in the field of Azure Cloud Computing. He was certified by Versio. We also have Razagna Kuppali from GITAM School of Humanities and Sciences. Razagna Kuppali from GITAM School of Humanities and Social Sciences. She's written a paper titled Research on Environmental Issues in Kerala Prabodha Trust. We are truly proud of each and every achiever here today and share equal joy and pride with their parents.
Thank you, Shravani, and thank you, dignitaries. Hearty congratulations to all the dear achievers. Such fantastic plethora of talents and achievements. A huge round of applause for all the achievers, please. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly proclaim that GITAM has a history of exemplary placements. And this year too, we stand tall in continuing the tradition of outstanding placements, withstanding the pandemic onslaught. And we exuberantly present the placement orders to our young achievers today. I now invite Professor P. Ramarao, Dean of Pharmacy, to brief on career fulfillment activities at School of Pharmacy.
Respected dignitaries sitting on the dais and off the dais, dear GITAMites, parents, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to all the achievers in academic and extracurricular activities. Thanks to GSP Career Fulfillment Awards. With respect to GITAM School of Pharmacy, the total number of students are 124, total number of offers 32, and total number of students placed 32, with the highest package of 4.5 LPA and an average package of 3 lakhs. The special actually, the interviewers who came, eminent recruiters, include Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, Glen Pharma, Origin Pharma, Episource, Pulses Group, Acuity Solutions, AccuLife, conducted the recruitment process to select the students from the GITAM School of Pharmacy. So all these recruitments led to 32 placements, and the highest package is 4.5 lakhs per annum. This trend is likely to continue as more recruiters have confirmed their slots for the recruitment process in the next 2 months. GSP Career Fulfillment Team is talking with prominent industry people to set up Center of Excellence in the campus. Thank you very much for the GSP Career Fulfillment Team. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Ms. Prabha Raj Mahanti, Manager Career Fulfillment, to read out the list of achievers.
Good morning, everyone, and congratulations to all the students who have been placed. Now I would like to call upon Riva Sarita, who has been placed for episodes. We would like to call Sai Sri Harshita from Pharmacy, who has been placed for Pulses group. I would like to call upon Amrita Rani, who has also been placed for Pulses. Harika, who has been placed for Pulses. The rest of the students can please take your certificates from the student volunteers. Because of the time crunch, we have only nominated few who have been placed for Pulses, Episodes, and Dr. Reddy's. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I now invite Dr. Balkumar Marthi, Dean of Science, to brief on career fulfillment activities at School of Science.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's still morning. And once again, on my behalf, hearty congratulations to all the achievers, the young achievers, the special achievers, and whoever else falls into the achiever category. Before I read out some of the hard facts, I mean, I would like you to remember, yes, you're achievers, you've been placed, you've done a lot of good stuff. Take a moment and express your gratitude to all those who have made this happen, on whose shoulders you have stood, who have allowed the light to shine on you. And also all those people who are not in an achievers list somewhere, but they are struggling and achieving in their own little domains as much as you, as much hard work. So please, for all those people also, a round of applause. And as you go forward, remember two things. I think Dr. Sharma mentioned it. On one level, you're a drop in the ocean. On the other level, you're the ocean itself. Yeah, so when you look at what you do, ensure that you take the power that this achievement gives you, the humility that it should generate, and the gratitude that you should have for the world, and go and make a difference. Yeah, so that's what would make me most happy. Dr. Sharma said, go and find joy. Yes, go and find joy, and also spread joy to other people. So again, congratulations. I'm really happy to see that there's been a pretty significant uptick in the activities of placement in sciences. Last year, I think it was relatively low, but really happy to see that 216 offers have been made in the sciences. Almost 50 companies. Some of the same suspects are there, but there are also a lot of life sciences companies, which I personally am very, very happy to see. 187 people have been placed out of the 216, so it's a very nice percentage, and I congratulate everybody who has been in place. And we are hoping that as we move forward, we will push this recruitment even higher and higher, because life sciences, I think more than anything else, we need these knowledge skills from the life sciences if you are to move forward. And one last comment before I stop. I've heard a lot of people receive awards for getting admission into whatever, Stanford, MIT, University of California. I would like to see the day when other universities give awards for people who got admission into GITAM. So let's pray for that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Mr. A. Venkatesh, Deputy Director, CGC, to announce the names of achievers.
Good morning to all. So, I take the privilege of calling on the names of the students who have been placed from GITAM School of Science. So, start with Elementally Himasri, who has been selected in upgrade with and Pulses group. Please give her a big hand, please. Dasari Ushasri, Ganesh Mukhi, Sai Aishwarya, Ganesh Mukhi, Sai Aishwarya, Vishal, Kunal Gupta. Yes, sir. Marreddy Gopal Reddy, Rashmita Banerjee, Pusapati Sampath Vama, Madan Kumar, Karamudi Sashidhar Reddy, yes. T. Venkatadri Naidu, Kotla Manikanta, Kasi Vishnath, Madugula Sairam, Mr. John Jeremiah, please give them a big hand. Great. Anjali Kumari, Somesh Kumar, Miss Anisha Khatun, Ahmad Raza Ansari. Please clap for all these students, guys. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Amit Badra, Dean of Management, to brief on career fulfillment activities at School of Business.
Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. MVK Sharma, dignitaries on the dais, parents, students, my colleagues at GITAM, members of the GCGC, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you're getting a little tired because we have been having these speeches for a long time, so I will not talk much, but I just want to acknowledge here the role that GCGC has played in this entire scheme of things. Of course, I am very happy that we are felicitating achievers, not only in one walk of life, that is achievement, but also in various other things, co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, sports, achievement in higher education, and student bodies and student activities. So it just shows that, you know, the GCGC is interested in an all-round development of students and not just development in one dimension. But let me take a minute to acknowledge the work that the GCGC has been doing, and I think they have been in most other institutions. What the placement department does is they focus on just placing students, but the GCGC's mandate is much wider, and that is what makes it really unique. The GCGC actually handholds the student from the day a student comes into the institution, from the first semester onwards, through the mentoring program. They help students crack interviews, they help students crack the entrance test for the next level of education. They help students to get into other areas of career opportunities such as government services, UPSC and so on. And obviously they help students to get into corporate life. And they have been in existence for maybe a little more than a year, and the kind of achievement they have is truly commendable, worthy of high praise. So I'd just like to share some data on what they have done for the School of Business. This year, the number of companies that have visited the campus is 74. The total number of offers made is 252. The number of students who received multiple offers is 41. The highest package is 9 lakhs per annum, which is pretty good by any standards. The total number of students placed is 211. When I see the kind of companies in which the students have been placed, it is certainly very, very creditable, and it is probably at par with some of the best institutions in this country. So I was tempted to read only a few names, but I think I'll read the entire list. The companies where our students have been placed are CET, Deloitte, PwC, KPMG, Invesco, TCS, Amazon, Tata AIG, Berger Paints, Ferraro India, IHS Market, Accenture, DBS, Reliance Industries, HUL, Ernst & Young, Perfetti Van Mel, Marico, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Hitachi, ITC, Dr. Reddy's, Home Center, Max Retail, Coffee Day, Protiviti, Vodafone India, and many others. This is by any standards a very, very impressive list. So I think you should give a big round of applause to the GCGC team. Also, as far as the School of Business is concerned, I'm personally aware the PlaceCom has played a very significant role, and I think they've worked tirelessly and they've done a fantastic job. So you should give a big round of applause to the placement team as well. Just to give you an overview, this year, despite the pandemic, the GCC provided the highest number of placements for the students at GITAM School of Business. All the reputed companies, I have read out the names. 250 plus offers have been made, and the highest package is 9 lakhs, as I said earlier. For the first time, more than 40 students have received multiple offers, I said that. And GITAM School of Business has received 25 offers for BBA and BCom, and 12 offers for MBA from Deloitte, which is the largest number of students placed in Deloitte from any institution. So that's an awesome record. So I think to sum it up, the students have done a fantastic job, and as many of the previous speakers have spoken, I think you owe a debt of gratitude to your parents who have selflessly worked towards your success, and of course the members of the faculty and the other members of the GITAM University team. So with that, I think I'll end this talk. Thank you very much again for patiently listening to me. Thank you again, GCGC team. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. I invite Dr. Rohini Paremi, Deputy Director, CGC, to announce the list of achievers.
Dear students, thank you very much for your patience. We have got only one more school to go, that is technology. I would request you to maintain silence, stay clear of your mobile phones, and appreciate the efforts being put in by those who are being called on stage. Thank you.
Very good morning once again. Today I would take pleasure to announce the young achievers of the day from the GITAM School of Business. K. Samir Sharma, he has got placed in Tata AIG. Nirupama Sethi from Max Retail. AVNS Teja, Deloitte. Voleti Sai Krishna Maurya, Ernst & Young. Sushrita Bose, Acrivia. Divyashri Dantaluri, Deloitte. Ashita Gadde, IHS Market. Bhupatiraju Lavanya, Accenture. Sailaja Maroju, Deloitte. John Vardanti, Invesco. Suryanarayana Karri, ICICI Bank. Jakkapu Mohan, Marico. Sheikh Rahila, Dr. Reddy's. Fanindra Vamsi Krishna, DBS Bank. Sushma Jallepalli, Vodafone. Varun Davluri, Invesco. Roshni Kauri, Hitachi. Ashish Anthony Thomas, HDFC Bank. Rutala Revati, PwC. Tejasvi Anasuya, Reliance Industries. And I take pleasure in announcing the first placement from Career Guidance Center, Visakhapatnam, from GITAM School of Law. Kamal Chandrakant, he got placed in Tata AIG for the legal division. And we have Achut Karthik, he's got placed in Zoho Corp from GITAM School of Gandhian Studies. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sirs. Thank you, ma'am. I request Dr. C.H. Vijay Shekhar, Dean of Engineering, to brief on career fulfillment activities of School of Technology.
Good morning. As one of the last speakers of today, it's very difficult to have a lot of pressure in terms of to say something very different. Also, the attention span, of course, of people sitting here is now losing. I just want to remind all of us that this achievement, whose achievement is this? Of course, the GCGC is celebrating it. Certainly, it's their achievement. There is no doubt about that. They have worked hard. But there are many unsung heroes here. I'm sure the students would recognize the hard work that AMCs put in. Now, whenever you don't want to register for an exam or remind, any of the placement campaigns are going on, AMCs are the ones who work really hard to remind you that, okay, you need to do this, and you need to do this, and so on. And of course, let's not forget, in every corner, basically, you have people like AMCs helping this process. You will always have those kinds of people in your life, and never forget to thank them. As many of us have said it, I'm repeating the same thing. This cannot be the best achievement or highest achievement that you're going to see in your life. All the best. I wish you many more such achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I invite Mr. Praveen Saival, Deputy Director, CGC, to announce the names of the achievers.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, all. I take the privilege to call the young achievers for placements from GITAM School of Technology. JVS Prakash is placed in Code Young. A. Neeraj, Deloitte, placed in Deloitte and Amazon. Akash Patnaik from TCS and TA Digital. Shiharsha, TCS and TA Digital. Manideep, State Street, TCS Ninja. Rachita, State Street, TCS. Jyotirmay, TCS, Cognizant and Accenture. Sheetal Patnaik, TCS, Accenture. Adla Harshad, Accenture. Manisharan, Mayu Sigma, Jansi Pro. Priyanka Nair, Deloitte, Adobe. N. Sahitya Chaudhary, Cognizant, Hitachi, Oracle. Satya Sagar, Coforge. Bindya Alam, Harman Kardon, Vodafone Limited, Protivity India. Ravi Deja Verma, TCS, Tiger Analytics, Apisoro. Saheja Kota, Apisoro, Accenture. Sneha Bharti, TCS, Digital, Cognizant. Sai Varun K, Cognizant, Wipro. Manoj Krishna, Wipro, Ganesh Reddy, InfyTQ, Simran Dodi, Accenture, Venkatashit, TCS. Simran, Venkatashit, Manishankar, Ashraf Sultana, Venkataditya, Andhra Vashik, Shiharsha, Sai Kirtana, Varma Putta, Sai Pavan Reddy, Harshavardhan, Shia Vishnu Motla, Sai Santosh, Mokshit Sai Pavan, Yashwant Reddy, Ramana Babu, Sarveya Bondra, Nikita Tripathi, Kogri Siddharth, Sai Harsha, Tejasvi Lakshmi, Sai Harsha, Tejasvi Lakshmi, Monica, Sandeep, Sandeep Patnaik, Shravya, Shailesh Vatri, A. Prakash, Sandeep Patnaik,
Shailesh. He is Sandeep, I am Shailesh, and he is Prakash. Last three.
Shailesh, Prakash, P. Prakash, Meghna Jokuva, and Satya Sai. Thank you very much. Meghna Sai. Saranya Bindu.
Thank you, sir, and we thank the dignitaries for awarding the achievers. Thank you so much. We come to a very exciting part of the event as I invite the young achievers to share their feedback or give their impressions. First in line, we have G. Amruta from School of Technology. Is Amruta here? I invite Ms. Srividya, School of Business, to share her thoughts.
My greetings to all the dignitaries on and off the dais, my friends and my dear fellow students. I take this as a proud moment to stand before you today and share my academic journey in GITAM. I hail from an engineering background in graduation, and I was looking forward to take up management in the upcoming years. So the natural choice for me was to pursue my MBA from GITAM University because of its renowned educational ecosystem. I strongly believe that in GITAM, students are encouraged to question, work upon their ideas, and develop rational thinking to solve the evolving problems in the realm of business operations. The career fulfillment team has helped us to realize our dreams that we wished for. They gave us a plethora of opportunities to choose from, which could be either placements, higher studies, entrepreneurship, twinning program, etc. The faculty's wisdom and experience and their constructive criticism helped me shape my personality. In particular, we have some wonderful working women here who are impersonation of work ethics, passion, and professionalism. And their character has left a lasting impression on me. I wish to take this learning forward to my work at Deloitte. The people I met here, the friends that I made along, all have shaped me into the person that I am today. I fall short of my words to express my gratitude to my dear father, who is a heroic figure that I look up to, and my brother, who has been my constant support and inspiration, and also my mother, who has been my guardian angel, looking upon me from heaven. I would like to thank GITAM for this opportunity.
Thank you for sharing your experiences, Srividya. Lovely listening to you. Next, we have Mr. John Jeremiah from School of Science.
Keep quiet for a few more moments. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Yeah, I know all of you are a bit preoccupied with all your achievement certificates and all, but I would like to have a few moments of your attention. Okay, good afternoon once again. Okay, so my name is John Jeremiah. I'm a final year student at MSc Data Science in GITAM Institute of Science. First of all, I would like to congratulate you all, graduates and postgraduates, special achievers and placement achievers alike for everything you have done. Please give a huge round of applause for yourselves and for everyone else. Yeah, the last couple of years was hard on us, the pandemic and everything going on. It was hard on all of us, yes, but still we made it to this day, right? So I'm proud of everything that you have achieved. I still remember the first day I walked into this college, I walked right past these doors and got lost in these halls. And back then the placement drives were still going on. I wondered if I would ever have the opportunity to be a member of this crowd, stand on a stage like this, and show my appreciation for all that this team has been doing for us. There is a saying in Sanskrit that says, Vidya Nama Nanarsya Rupadhikam. That it means knowledge is the beauty of man. Yes, GITAM University has not only given us knowledge, but also a wide range of experiences that will carry on for the rest of our lives. We were always told to follow our passions, right? But passion is nothing without a plan. And CGC did well to lay its plan in career fulfillment for us. The CGC's motive of preparing students to tackle industry standards helped us in landing our most suited careers. My personal thanks to Amit Zakaria sir for all his support and all his counseling, and for Prabha ma'am for her continuous efforts. Her encouragement was all that we needed all along the way. My personal thanks to Sriram Garu. his smile was always enriching throughout all our career opportunity drives and all. And I would also like to thank Venkatesh sir for all that he has done for us. I thank just CGC and the career fulfillment team for bringing these opportunities to our doorstep. And I pray that CGC may continue to guide many more students in the years to come. Next, I thank all my professors, my faculty members for all their support, advice, and counseling. My special gratitude to Dr. T. Umadevi, my HOD ma'am. I'm sure she was here a few moments ago. I'm sorry she could not be here. Thank you, Professor, for everything you have taught us, your experience, your skills and everything that you have taught us through the last 5 years. Thank you, ma'am, for everything. Lastly, I would also thank my parents for everything they have done for me. Nothing could have been possible without your support and your love. My mom had traveled overnight for being here this day. There she is sitting right there, and I thank you, Mom, for everything. And yeah, I hope I have made you proud by everything that I have achieved. And lastly, I thank God for His grace and all His goodness. I'd like to finish by saying that we must all leave a legacy behind, not in terms of money or the recognition that we'll get, but in terms of how much we have impacted the lives around us. Finally, graduates and achievers of 2022, we've had an amazing time at GITAM. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very best in your life. Thank you all. Thank you, GITAM.
Thank you, John, for the zestful feedback. Great talk. Now I invite G. Shravanti from School of Science. We move on to the next student, achiever, B. Akshay from School of Technology. Next in line, we have Harshit Nikhil from School of Technology.
So, good morning to everyone present on the stage. Good morning to dignitaries on the stage, parents, and my fellow achievers. I'm Harshit Nikhil. I'm in Btech Computer Science. So 4 years back, when I decided to join GITAM for my education, there were a lot of questions and doubts in my mind. Will GITAM be the right place for me? Will it provide me a correct position to kickstart my career? Will I be able to enjoy my time here and grow as a person? So I was impressed by the infrastructure, the faculty, the curriculum design, and everything. It appealed to me, and I made the choice to pursue my Btech here. I was always comfortable staying and studying here. The environment created by my peers and fellow students was always positive, and where we discussed ideas and gained new perspectives and skills. So coming straight from my 12th grade, where we are not trained to choose the right career path, GITAM provided the platform to assess my career path and provided me with the choices to go to the right path. The college was supportive, and the career guidance cell was also very actively supporting the students during the COVID lockdown times also. We were all put at ease with the efforts of the career guidance cell. The things I learned at GITAM and the skills I gained here helped me start my career. And now 4 years later, my time spent here has been the most significant, and the memories I made here were the most memorable ones. And I can conclude saying that I'm a proud GITAMite. I thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshit. Happy listening to you. Next, we invite Priyanka Nair.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Priyanka from Btech CSE, and I got into Adobe, and I'm really grateful to GITAM, GCGC for giving me the opportunity and helping me throughout the internship. Before joining GITAM, as a new student in a new city, I was very nervous to come to this college and meet new people. And but then the very confident words of my teacher, my family members made me feel very comfortable right from the first day. And I shall forever be grateful to the faculty of GITAM for supporting me throughout this journey. And now as I set off on my adventure called life, I shall always remember the motivating words by all my faculty members and my friends and my parents. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Priyanka. Now we invite P. Anisha from School of Pharmacy.
Good morning to all the honorable dignity members on the die and off the die. I consider it as a great honor to speak to you all today. Myself, Anisha, from GITAM School of Pharmacy, has been placed in Dr. Reddy as a role of territory manager. GITAM has turned me a great opportunity. My 4 years of experience has been a part of this university not only provided me with quality education, but also helped me in grooming my overall personality. Thanking all my faculties who helped me to motivate, encouraged, guided, and led me to the right path. Special thanks to our GCGC, Deputy Director Venkateshwar Sir, Amit Sir, and Prabha Ma'am, who guided us to explore and career building enhancement. It's been a pleasure for me, and I special thanks to my parents, and I wholeheartedly thank you and express my gratitude towards you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anisha. We have G. Amrita with us today to share her thoughts.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to the dignitaries on the dais, parents, respected faculty members, and all my dear friends. I am Amrita, and I am from GITAM Institute of Technology in Electronics and Communication Engineering. Firstly, it was a privilege for me to stand here and share this stage with such great personalities. It was so glad to get this opportunity. And so to start with, I would like to share a few things about my Btech journey. 4 years back, when I first stepped into this campus, my mind was completely filled with many thoughts, doubts, questions, fears, and anxiety. But after completing my Btech here, now standing in front of you, I can confidently say that my parents have taken the best decision for me to join in this esteemed institution. Since I was really interested in core domain, I would choose DCE as my branch. So coming to the first year of my college went really well. And suddenly in the middle of my second year, the pandemic has hit the world, and from then the things have been completely changed. The online classes have been conducted in online mode, and we even did our internships in online. And it was a new thing even for the faculty and students to adopt this complete new thing. But GITAM made us feel comfortable even in the online mode to train for our placements, to get our dream jobs. Even in such a situation, GITAM has given its 100% to train its students to achieve their dream jobs. And the placements have started in the last year, August. And the Fiat Automobile were the first company to visit our college. And I was really happy to say that I was selected in the very first company. And I was selected in the Fiat with an annual package of 6 LPA. I was really happy because I've got into my dream job, into a core company which I always wanted to. So I'm really thankful to God for giving me this wonderful life, and my parents, especially my father, who is the person who decided to join me in this college. Right then I didn't know the reason, but today when I'm standing here, I realized that he always wanted to give the best thing to me. So that's why I've chosen GITAM. And I was really thankful to the faculty members, especially our Dean Sir, Vijay Shekhar Sir, and our HOD Seventhleen Ma'am, and my faculty, Madhavi Ma'am, Rajshekhar Sir, and all, for guiding me and mentoring me in all situations. And for the GCGC for bringing up many opportunities from different MNCs, even in this pandemic situation. And also to my friends who are always there with me in any situation. Lastly, I would like to conclude by saying that GITAM has helped me to become a better version of myself and to tackle situations in my future with courage. Thank you each and everyone for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
To fulfill the promise of your child's tomorrow. The proud parents of our student achievers deserve a huge round of applause for their efforts in shaping the future of the children. With immense admiration and affection, we welcome the parents who made the effort to join this ceremony to share their thoughts. I call upon Mr. J.V. Rao, Joint Collector Vijayanagaram, to share his views.
He wants you to be on stage.
A very good afternoon to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Yesterday, just I was informed that I can share my views and experiences regarding my daughter's studies here. Actually, before joining here about my daughter, I used to look at her like a kid. Now I see her as another achiever. It's an achievement not only in the terms of achieving something like some Vodafone, but achieving means something more than that. As was said earlier, achieving the courage, achieving the confidence, achieving the ability to face the not only success, but even the failures. I've seen her during the pandemic situation, when I was fighting with the COVID personally, and to save the lives of my people of my district. On the other side, I have seen her struggling for saving some more lives with her team. Really, it was immense. I also felt happy that she was given such an orientation by the college elders here. And at the same time, later, during the pandemic situation itself, she was given, one position in Amazon during the pandemic. Really, I was worried about how she would be able to perform in Amazon, but I shall be thankful to the team, this career guidance cell and the placement team for giving her such a great courage to work during the pandemic itself, when it was in the high at the stage, to work in Amazon intern. Later also, she was groomed and mentored like anything by the career guidance and the placement team here. She was given such an orientation in the soft skills and how to face the interviews and the group discussions and all other things. And now I'm happy that she was placed in Vodafone Idea. But more than that, I could see her a sense of confidence in her that she can achieve something more, not only in terms of the jobs, but in terms of the real things in the life, which can be not easily achieved. But I shall be very much thankful to the team here. Particularly, I shall be more than thankful to Rohini ma'am. She mentored like a sister. Maybe a few days back also, I just spoke with her. I met her personally, and not only in terms of profession, but in terms of the personal, how to groom and how to give confidence and how to move ahead in their lives. Also, she has given a lot of guidance, and I'm so proud that my daughter studied in GITAM and came out as management postgraduate from GITAM. It gave me a lot of confidence about her career upcoming, and I shall also be thankful to the management of this Augustus and a very premier institution. GITAM means it was a dream. Earlier when I was studying, GITAM means it was a dream. Studying in GITAM University, and then it was GITAM Engineering College, now GITAM, it's a DMD University. I know the dignitary and the celebrity Murthy sir also earlier. And now I'm so happy that I could stand here and speak with my colleague parents and my all my kids. They are all my children like. And one more thing I should mention. I came here, actually I shall be very much grateful to Sharma sir for learning so many things today. During his speech, he taught a lot. And at this age also, I feel that there is a lot of things, there are a lot of things to learn from his speech. And I congratulate once again all the parents and students and really the achievers. And I shall also be very much once again thankful to the dignitaries here and for their guidance and for mentoring and for grooming my children, my child. And once again, I congratulate all the team and the people here. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
I can see your girl shouting out from the crowd. Can I see her stand up, please? You are the proud parent today, but she's also quite equally proud to see you here on the stage, yes? Thank you so much, sir. We thank you for your kind words and expression of regard, affinity, and affection for GITAM. It was heartwarming to listen to you. Thank you so much. As we approach the finale of our celebrations, we have an announcement for you. Refreshments are arranged on both sides of the auditorium, and we invite you to join us there. Thank you. May I now call upon Mr. A. Venkatesh, Deputy Director, Career Guidance Center, to propose vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks for such a wonderful occasion today. At this point, we remember our visionary founder, Dr. MVVS Murthy, who created this Academy of Knowledge to serve the society. We would like to thank our Honorable President, Shri M. Shri Bharat, Vice Chancellor, Professor K. Sivaram Krishna, Secretary, Honorable GITAM University, Mr. Bharatwaj, Pro Vice Chancellor Academics, Dr. Jayashankar Warrior, Pro Vice Chancellor, GITAM Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Professor Geetanjali Batpanabane. Thank you, ma'am, for accepting our request and sharing with the stage. Honorable Registrar, Professor Gunashekaran, sir. Our heartfelt gratitude to our eminent chief guest for today's event, Dr. MVK Sharma, Vice President, Solutions, Tata Medicals and Diagnostics Limited. We thank you, sir, for kindly accepting our invitation and gracing this event today. Your speech has provided a great insight on the mental well-being, the rule book for life, emotional quotient, and how to handle uncertainties in life has given us a wonderful insight to us and also to the students present here. Thank you very much for your speech today. And we are all inspired by your great wisdom, sir. Thank you. It gives me immense pleasure to thank all the respected deans from engineering, management, science, pharmacy, and special thanks to all the directors of the various institutes, head of the institutes, head of the departments, faculty coordinators, GCGC leaders, and CGC team for their wonderful support in making this event a grand success. I express my heartfelt thanks to Mr. C.A. Sriram, Director, Career Guidance Center, Visakhapatnam, for his unfaltering support, for being a constant motivator, mentor, and guiding force for all of us here. Thank you, Sriram, sir. My deep sense of thanks and appreciation to all the students, respected parents, guardians who have attended this event today with great enthusiasm and made this event a grand success. Last but not least, we want to thank all the administrative staff, GITAM, CATS department, print and electronic media who have supported us continuously from the past 3 days to make this event a grand success. Thank you all.
As we close, we have an important announcement for you. We request all students in the auditorium to collect the certificates from volunteers in the annexure and come back to the auditorium for a photo shoot. And we also request the deans of all schools to kindly stay back and spend some time with the achievers today. Thank you. I now request the gathering to rise for national anthem.